Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Angelina. Today for you, I'm going to be giving you a little bit of an update where I've been and how I've been feeling. If you guys don't know, I did a video about a month or two back saying that I had to go for an upper endoscopy. Basically, what I was having, like I was saying, was I'm still having like the upper, like the chest pain in here, like the irritation and all that. It's still bothering me, but it actually came back that I do have GER. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically like acid reflux, but worse. It can be really painful, and like if you don't treat it the right way, like a lot of things bother you. It's kind of it's kind of a nuisance in your life, kind of actually. It's pretty annoying and all the stuff that you have to go through, but it took long enough for them to finally figure out, hopefully. I mean, I still have to see a gastroenterologist, but that will be at the end of April, which hopefully, I'm waiting for it to become soon enough. But basically, what's been happening was I'll give you the whole like rundown and everything, what what was happening to me. And so a few months back, we'll say like August of 2016, I came back from vacation, and I thought I was having like anxiety attack because I just knew it hurted in my chest area, and it wasn't going away. And no, I told my fiance I just think we should go to the hospital because my chest was really hurting me, and I don't know, it just didn't feel right, and just all of a sudden just hit me, like just hit me, and it was just like hurting me so bad. So I go and they give me the EKG. I did a video on this too way back when. I did the video on that too. But saying how I spent 8 hours in the emergency room. But yeah, I did a video on that too. But anyways, long story short, uh, they asked me if I was taking acid medicine, and I said yes, but I wasn't really like taking it all the time. I was just taking it like more as needed. Like if I felt, it wasn't like the soreness, it was more like just if I felt like I had acid, like the burning feeling, if I had that. But I didn't, so I didn't take it ever. So I don't know if maybe from me eating all like soda, and I mean drinking and like eating like spicy stuff and all that kind of jazz and bothering me in there, if that's why, because I wasn't taking any acid medicine, maybe that's what happened. So they just said, oh, take that acid medicine. So I was like, okay. So then I went to my doctor, or I think I canceled the appointment to go to him because I was fine, and I just didn't really do anything else. I just, it started going away. So I was like, okay, maybe it was just a flare up. So I was okay. But then a couple months, when was it? Then, like, as we go on now towards like Christmas and December and like all that in November, I'm still kind of having this chest pain. And I go to the doctor and I tell them, and then they're like, oh, have you ever been scheduled? Have you ever got the upper endoscopy? I said, no. They're like, okay, you know, you should get one. So it took them actually forever to get me an appointment. Finally got that, and like I said, it showed that the third lower level, which like is right here to my esophagus, which is what my report said, and when my doctor showed me, it's like right here is where I'm saying it's hurting, is where I have irritation. Okay, so I'm like, all right, tell me now, what can I do? How could I feel better? All that stuff. I go back and forth trying all these medicines, and it's crazy because I'm still going back and forth. I'm still just doing it. It's crazy. So I go, and then they're like, first time I go, my doctor said, "We'll refer you to a gastroenterologist." I'm like, okay, and I actually had an appointment all the way to June. I got one way closer, so thank God for that. But they put me on or the results said on my test give like two to something weeks after. This is back in January, where they said give it like a month or so to just calm down and stop what you're eating and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay. So, still going on, still bothering me, still doing that, still having the chest pain and all that crap. So, I messaged the gastroenterologist that did the test, and I said, did the results come through? Because on the one report said it was with a waiting pathology, and he said, yeah, it all came through. Okay. So, then my doctor got it, and he read my report, and like I said, he was saying that it's irritation in here, and that, you know, I should, see a gastroenterologist. I was like, okay. And they put me on, before that, I was taking omeprazole. That's what I was taking the first time. Lansoprazole didn't help. Those are the two things. I took both of those, and then they switched again. So now I'm taking Zantac. That is the only thing I feel like that helps me right now. And then I take Protonics, but I take the generic name. And then I take the caffeine or something like that. It's like a white pill. It's supposed to they have it in the white, like a drinking. I don't know if it's white, but it's supposed to coat. Like in here, it's supposed to like kind of not coat, but it's supposed to help your stomach and stuff in here. I take that, but I have like my good days and my bad days living with GERD. It really sucks because there's a lot of things you can't eat. I see like tomatoes are bad, garlic is bad, soda is bad, hamburgers are bad, pizza is bad. Anything with like a sauce type based, some vegetables are bad. A lot of things you really have to go on like a more strict diet. It's kind of disappointing, really, because you can't eat things that you used to like. It's just kind of sad, but it's either you be in pain or you just don't eat it. So what happened was my fiance suggested, why don't I try just having kind of plain stuff and like like sauce or extra sauce on anything, or like no seasoning and anything spicy or anything like kind of that nature. I'm like, okay. So I stopped drinking soda and I drink water now, so that helps. But I wasn't eating spicy stuff for like about a week, and I will say it got a lot better. It did. But the problem is this: you kind of have to like, I don't know, adjust yourself to it, because if you're someone like me who used to eat like spicy stuff, and then you go back, and it's kind of like, if you like things, if you don't like things that way, then that's fine. It's not going to be a problem. But if you're someone who likes, like, if you have steak, you want to maybe dip with some like some A1, or like if you like fries and you like, some people like ketchup, but I used to like hot sauce or something like that. Like, you can't really do that. Like, you can't. It's ketchup may even bother you. It just depends. Like, you'd have to try and see what your triggers are with GERD, because a lot of times, with GERD, there's a lot of different kind of things that can trigger it, which I'm actually going to go over a little bit with you guys, talk about it like I've been, but what some triggers are could be, and how I could explain it a little better to you. So I want to go over like the symptoms with you. So it says belching, heartburn, nausea or regurgitation, bitter taste, discomfort in upper abdomen or dry cough. I know, like, I didn't like, my pain is like in here, but it also said on my report I had esophagitis. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. That is another type of, I don't want to say disease, but something you can have when you have it, and it's kind of like when you swallow, it kind of feels tight, and it also gives you pain in here. Because my report said it wasn't like present, but I had signs of it. So that's what I'm just going by. So I have that too, which is just really unfortunate. But okay. So that's that. And it also says symptoms include burning pain in chest that usually occurs after eating or worse when laying down. I did notice with GERD, if you're going to eat, there's like a strict time. If you're going to eat, like, say you eat at like 6 o'clock, don't eat after that. Don't lay down and eat. Don't eat spicy stuff. Don't eat that kind of stuff. Let's see here. I also want to see. I'll go over the foods to avoid here. So, You can't have fatty foods, which is like fried food, french fries, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, no. Spicy foods, my favorite. Acidic foods like tomatoes and citrus, mint, chocolate, onions, coffee or caffeinated beverages. Like I said, soda, no. Big no no. Um, it really sucks. Like I said, you really have to weigh yourself out because, like, um, not everyone may have the same triggers. You kind of have to eat something and see if it bothers you. If it does, then you don't want to eat that anymore. But if it doesn't, then you're okay. But yeah, it's just I'm still battling with this every day, and it really sucks because I just like to go one day or even like a certain amount of days without having to deal with this, and I'm still worried because like you do have to be careful if you are having chest pain or like in the upper area. You should definitely tell your doctor to make sure they rule out like heart, anything with your heart and blood work and all that stuff. So definitely tell your doctor about if you're having that. Let them check you out. My stuff was all ruled out for that. Like I said, I'm just waiting to go to the gastroenterologist. If with GER it always maybe hurt me, it may not ever really go away because I have irritation in here and it may take a while. It may take a while to heal, and it sucks because I have to kind of deal every day with being in some type of pain, which, you know, I just take the medicine like I'm supposed to, but it just really sucks. I also want to say Melanta may help. Tums don't really do anything for me. Melanta works pretty good for me. If anyone wanting to try that, that works. Zantac has helped me. The Protonics um, is okay. I mean, I don't really notice the difference. You're supposed to take it 20 minutes before you eat, which I do. But I'm still, like I said, I'm still having this problem, and I'm hoping I can maybe get some answers here coming this end of April. So thank you guys for watching. I'll definitely give you a little bit of an update if you want to know how I'm doing at the end of April once I get my results. Thanks for watching. Bye.